Address the Chantry and Val Royeaux. So we need 5 power, we have 15. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
Ask me? This is a terrible plan. I'm not worried about it. I don't think... I mean, I have concerns.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now we can't approach anyone for help with the breach.
Might as well try.
Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital. Did I just read this? Yes, I just read this. So we're good, we're good. We're confirming our operation. It costs 4 power. And I have no idea what level we are, but I'm sure we're in the 4 to 7 range that it recommends.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
Cassandra.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
I don't remember outfitting Cassandra in pink, but I'm loving it right now. Okay.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
This dialogue.
Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Shoot. Okay. That dialogue, like, I'm supposed to be able to give a response, and it's been bugged ever since, like, their third patch, maybe. I've never been able to... I don't even know what you're supposed to be able to say. These are plaques for whatever. I guess these statues. That looks like Andraste, maybe. Methras Remorse. Andraste again. Methras Blood Guilt. I mean, that looks like the same statue, but okay. Anyway. Methras Regret. About his unfortunate hair. Oh, someone's vandalized these. Unrelated headache. Oh, good lord. Oh, I bet you... How much you want to bet it was Sarah? I love it. You don't know who Sarah is, but... Unless you... Anyway. An avenue of her reflective thought. Alright. That's fun. Anyway. This is something to read. First line of Orlais. Okay, I don't need to have read that. Alright, let's go meet... There's shops in here, but we can't actually buy anything from anybody right now. United in hatred. So this seems to be about Isarath. That might be interesting to read.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
They say they found the knife here covered with the Divine's blood.
Oh god.
Let her pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Grace of the Empire East. Okay.
We know about your Inquisition. Val Royeaux has no time for heresy. The Templars will be our voice.
Alright. If you're... This is not ominous at all. She of the Highwayman repents. It's like a song. Examine? Why am I examining a tree? It is said that the apples that grow near the gallows will be bitter on the tongue of a lover who will betray. It is also said, although by different people entirely, that unripened fruit should not be the only consideration when investigating matters of fidelity. Okay. There's some interesting tidbits in here. It's fast travel, I don't want that. Emperor Florian. Oh. So this is a little bit of the previous Emperor of Orlais.
It seems... Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
A real enemy. Look, I never claimed... I don't know if that's helpful at this point. Yeah.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh! Damn!
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
What? What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
God, join as Cullen did. Why are you here? I think he's made it clear he has no interest in helping us.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Cerberus.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Cerberus, don't go with him! Cerberus, come back!
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Lily see reason so much for Templar help.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after
Nope.
all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Cerberus! Oh, Cerberus is amazing and wonderful. And he's gonna die. Oh, Jesus!
What's that? An arrow with a message?
What the hell?
It seems change is on the wind. I wish your leaders well.
Damn. That voice.
The Chantry has just shown themselves helpless. Who will fetch their Templars back, I wonder?
Huh. That almost sounds like either Celine or one of Celine's people. And the way that she's saying things makes it even more suspicious. Mysterious arrow. Message is attached, written in a large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Okay. What is this? Exclamation point.
The Templars didn't even touch you.
No, you're absolutely right. They did not.
My Maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, Maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
You broke the chant?
What do you mean you broke the chant?
Are you also ignorant of the Maker's most basic rights?
Dude!
The chant of light is how we honor the Maker. They are the only words that the faithful should hear from my lips. But I can't. Our divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The Maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
So apparently, he's a chanter, and one of the people who's only supposed to speak the chant, like we met in Origins. Also, it looks like all of our people are done at the war table. We're gonna bring order.
The Inquisition can give you the answers you need.
So, I have a faith I've lost. Or one that seeks to drive it from me. I can't even look to our Templars. How is this not darkness?
Well, can I still talk to you?
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, she shall know true peace.
Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to... I don't even remember him ever being here. I don't know if he was recently added. I'm supposed to talk...
The Chantry has just shown themselves helpless.
Oh.
Who will fetch their Templars back, I wonder?
I'm supposed to be able...
Our Templars left.
The Chantry promised they'd defend us.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Cassandra?
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand.
No.
Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Then very much yes, please.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
Agent acquired!
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
I don't know if you can actually find her in Haven. I don't remember seeing her. You do find her later, but... Let's talk to this lady.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone.
That's not our fault.
And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind, along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help. I'm just here.
I'm an elf of the Dalish clans. Nothing more.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
What do you believe?
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
I wish I could help her up. What will the Chantry do now?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Yeah, they're in a tough spot, because anybody who should be qualified to lead is dead. Where have the Templars gone?
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
It's not what we are. What did you want him to do?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
How many Templars rebelled?
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
And how are the people?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
You can still help.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
So, do something!
Leave me be, Survivor. Your presence here is not comforting.
Okay. I'll leave you alone.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
So what do you have? Probably nothing I want. I usually, like I said, I usually don't buy in the shops when I play RPGs. I just go and... Who are you?
There is a war on, and the Templars just left?
Yep. That's all you have to say. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go find...
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
You do? Invitation, First Enchanter Vivian. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine. Yours, Vivian de Fer, First Enchanter of Montezemard, Enchanter for the Imperial Court. Okay. Cassandra was just about to say that she believed that messenger
You
was
trouble
her.
anyone, we'll see how mortal we get.
Great, thanks. Great, great, great. Alright. I know where one of these red items are that we need. Difficult time for those who have lost. While I understand concerns for propriety and the general dressing of the bazaar, I must caution that release is needed. We are suffering not just ongoing civil conflict pitting brother against sister, not just outright war pitting Templar against mage, not just the loss of our most holy and the best of our leaders. We are suffering all three, as the sky is wounded for all to see. All we know of our world is threatened, along with all we know of the next. With this most grave notation, I ask that the writs of losses and missing remain, that the citizens, however indirectly, be allowed to post their griefs of known dead and the names of hopefully living, and with them, their criticisms of how they have been told or not told. For while I have no doubt we as Orlesians will maintain our utmost composure, there must be release, there must be grief, there must be mourning. If not, if we do not allow this simple expression, we really risk a greater outburst. Let our people shed their tears in as reserved a means as necessary. The market will be cleared in due course, but this day, this time, we must let this simple expression stand. Written by Captain Albion, Orlesian Guard, Summer Bazaar. So that's what all this is. People's lists. I like this guy. Is there anything up here? No. No. Exit. And Le Maze de Luon. Yep.
There must be something here.
Stocking evaluation. Tremors floating. Taste is off. Water birds die off. Restocking failed. Fish not fit. Do not consume. Okay. There's a red handkerchief. A red handkerchief folded around a key with a small hasty scrawl. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Okay. Alright, I thought it dinged something else, but... Revere's Folly. Okay. Yeah.
They left us.
Yep.
The Templars left us to the mages.
Yep.
Chantry liars.
They're not talking. Wait. Ooh. Oh, this is the tree again? No, it's something else. Yes, it is. Same thing.
Just don't give me a reason, heretics.
They're not happy with us.
Good day. Well met.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Not good?
Please, move along.
Not of heroes, Metherath, and sacrifice. Andraste, Our Lady, the Sword and the Fire, betrayed to the Empire. Metherath's betrayal. Hey! Meriden is everywhere. Okay, there it is, another red handkerchief. Different, simple script on the back of a stable report marked with red paint. Thank your friends for helping good Lady Karis. Saw those who asked about Harold enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to interact with this. It's a dragon head. Head of Madame Snappy Snips? The mascot of Les Masqués du Lion, named in jest, but genuinely respected. The Grand Mame, as she is also called, was the last dragon brought down by Sir Koenig, the previous owner of the cafe. A spirited hunter, Koenig came of age in the years following the sighting that named the era. While others were quick to assume the tales of ancient Navarran dragon hunters must have been exaggerated, he tracked the gradual increase in dragon numbers and size. Koenig believed we had yet to see a true return of the beast of legends, and that the specimens of his day were young, despite their ferocity. It is a cruel victory, but today we know Sir Koenig to have been correct, even as he may have fallen to his own expertise. He was years overdue from his last hunt, and for the rest of us travel-weary. What we thought to be the pinnacle of dragon strength may have been closer to adolescence. The sisters of Madame Snappy Snips may have left their sibling far behind. Okay. Weird. Yeah, table.
Watch your tone.
Be careful.
Hmm? The Lover's Alcove? Every district has one. At least one. And the question must be, why is a place meant for dalliance declared in such an obvious way? And the answer, of course, is that obviousness is the entirety of the point. When manners in station will not allow impassioned words, such corners are places to be seen, not being seen. Entering with a paramour is as much a declaration as singing out in joy, which one of good standing must never do. The alcove is thus a dignified means of announcing romantic affiliation, either for genuine partnership or to appear as such in order to spare a suitor a refusal. Dignity, of course, requiring that one does not also make use of the darkness for actual physical gratification. That, of course, has never occurred. Don't ask me what I'm looking for. Not of heroes, the death of diversity. More on Isarath.
With passion and breath.
Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of
in the night.
ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend Chantry services to you, and that troubles me greatly. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I
Everybody's all shaken up. Victory in Shade. Here grows one of the many strange trophies returned from the liberation of Kirkwall in 760 Storm, where brave Orlesian forces turned back the unstoppable Qunari. A cutting, salvaged from a burning dreadnought, was presented to Emperor Cyril, and it was tended to full growth by the careful hands of Val Royeaux's master landscapers. Okay, we're gonna need to... move! Yeah. Can I just jump down? Is that possible? Am I gonna hurt myself? Yes. The answer is yes. There was something up there. Because now the triangle went away. Alright, we gotta use these. I hate them, I know. I hate this multi-level thing. Here. So now we're up a level. A season of the Four Afoul. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document, stuffed into its hiding place with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We met at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelled script, Herald go at time, praise Adrost. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Alright. We have places to go. And this whole upper area is explorable, but you gotta use these fast travel things. And it's confusing and weird, and I'm not sure actually worth your time. Eight silks drape across the Bell Marsh. 8 silks that frame the sky and shade the calm of commerce. But why 8? That question is posed time and time again by visitor and philosopher. What in the grand history of our capital is displayed in this subtle choice? The ages? That we have had 9, and what fool would have made such a prediction? There is something in the Orlesian mindset in the heart of Orlais that suggests even a hint of accepting an end to our way. Perhaps then something less flattering, but veiled. It is opined that the 8 represent the twin boys of Empress Yvette, born 799, which herald the blessed age, being the entwined loops of the number 8. Itself, not its value, the more irrelevant suggests that the 8 could easily be a slight against Yvette's figure, for she was rumored to be stout but determined in her choice of courtesy. Both theories are scoffed at by historians as mere number fetish. What emerges when we consider the longevity of the question is not that there is meaning to be found, but that it is ingrained in us to search as though there is. For we need to believe that such prominent detail of the greatest city the world has ever known must be thoroughly rife with meaning. And so certain are we that we discount even the architect, who grew so annoyed of the question that he had the answer engraved on his memorial. There were 16 rods. How compares his fact to our search for truth? I love that codex because it brings so much to question about what we're going to come up with throughout the entirety of the game, as far as, are we the Herald of Andraste? Are we not the Herald of Andraste? Are we just searching for truth where there isn't anything to be found? Alright, let's get out of here.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
We have nothing in common? Really? You weren't at the conclave.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
You think the Templars did it?
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Will you help us? Why speak to us now? Will you help us?
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Okay. Let's get out of here. We're done. Oh, hey, you still here?
They wish to protect the people from
Are you
us?
serious? Oh, I got the dialogue. We expected this. Protect them from me.
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste, I'd say.
Surely they cannot think such a thing.
Why not? They wouldn't be the only ones.
You think the Order's returned to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
Well, this might have been a useful conversation to have earlier.
We're doing all this to get help with the breach. Maybe this is our chance to get the Templars on our side.
Perhaps. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Yeah, that would have been useful to have gotten at the beginning. But we got it! Alright, let's go. Let's go do this Friend of Reg anything.